Hey guys, it's Kevin the Paracordist. I'm going to show you how to tie this handy little neck lanyard I made for my bic, my mini-bic carrying case. I basically often use a zippo when I'm doing my paracord work, but if you're a zippo person, you know it requires maintenance. You have to keep it fueled up. You have to keep the right tension on the spring. You have to keep replacing the flints and so on, and I don't mind that, but it's not for everyone. This little thing here basically keep around my neck. I use it sometimes instead of the zippo. You keep it handy, make your burns while you're doing the paracord work, and then just drop it, and it's there around your neck when you need to do your next piece of work. And then obviously you just replace the mini-bic inside when you need another one. So I wanted a neck lanyard that looked cool, had no ends visible, but I didn't want it to be a huge project, so quickly made this, and I'll show you how it's done. Basically, I'm going to make a miniature version just so you can see it done. I'm going to use a small piece of cord, but you want to use a cord long enough to make the desired size small loop and the desired size neck loop. Alright. I'm just going to burn these ends from this piece of cord that I have. Make it easier and cleaner to work with. Okay. First thing you want to do is, if you're tying it directly on something, as I did here, is you'll want to feed the object through one of the lengths of cord. Okay. So that the object is passed through down onto the bite here, and then you want to tie a lanyard knot. Now I have videos on the lanyard knot. I suppose I don't have the great contrast here in cord, but I suppose there's no reason why I can't make this a yet another lanyard knot video. Let me just make it brighter. Adjust the focus. Okay. Sorry for that delay. Alright, so take this cord. Like that. Take this cord. Like that. Under, over, push this through so I can push this through so I can grab this guy, this one, and slide it through. Just study that. That's basically what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? I like to then flip it over. I want all my cords coming out the top. Pull that through. So, meaning this is coming from below up into the air. This one's coming from below up into the air. Now, this cord that's in my hand, here it is, coming around back to my hand. So in that same direction, counterclockwise, I'm going to pass it around this piece and up the middle. Keep that loop down there, like that. And put that aside, and do the same with this end, over here. The end that's in my hand is coming around here, coming up and over to my hand, so it's going counterclockwise. I'm going to pass it around this loop and up the middle and pull it. Grab those two ends that are coming up, grab the loop from the bottom, and work it tight. That becomes your lanyard knot. Alright, so this is one of the loops. You would have your piece on that loop right now if you fed it through. You could also work it longer so this becomes the neck loop, which is another way of doing it. You can make that the neck loop and make this the smaller loop. So I would work the slack back up. Might actually be easier that way, so that this loop was longer. And then I've got two ends here that I could pass through the item to make the smaller loop. So it's a matter of preference. I'm going to burn fuse these two ends together. Possible, so I don't want to have a big thick burn because I'm basically going to be hiding it within the knot. So I'll take my clean cut paracord scissors, which is a new item just offered for sale on my site. It's just basically the best cutting scissors for paracord because it gives you a clean, no fray cut. Now I want to pull out about 1 inch of the inner cords. Alright, there's that one. And these. So pull out about 1 inch, snip them, and then draw it back in. Okay, now when I burn fuse these together, the burn's just not going to be so thick. Excuse me. Got it. Quickly push them together. Flatten it. Yeah. So that makes a reasonably strong bond. Let me fix focus here. There we go. A strong enough bond for the purpose of this particular necklace. So here we are with a loop. Bonded the end together. I could have my product again have fed it into or onto this loop, whatever it is I'm trying to make a lanyard for, like this, before I fuse those ends together. Now it's just a matter of tightening, working the knot so that the burn fuse resides within the knot. There's definitely enough sort of minor burrs and edges to the burn to give it some friction to hold it within the knot. So once it's hidden in there and you tighten this thing up, it's actually quite secure. I know the contrast isn't very good here, but there's really nothing to see. I don't really need to take this much further. You can see the fact that the burn is hidden within the knot. The knot requires some tightening, certainly, but then as long as I maintain the position of that burn within the knot and tighten out from there, I'll have a nice clean version like this, which is going to be plenty secure for the purpose. Thanks a lot for watching.